Alright, so this is going to be kind of like Ziploc Gory's versus match with a twist. This video is going to be kind of like that. The reason why I'm doing this is because I just wanted to try it out, just to do one of his videos. And plus, I was originally going to give this idea to him for his versus match, but he's been given so many. And remember people, I'm only going to do this once. This is the only time I'm going to do one of these kind of like versus match with a twist kind of things. But yeah, if you've seen Ziploc Gory's versus match with a twist, you probably know how this works. But if you don't, here it is. I'm going to show you a bunch of characters, talk about them for a little bit, and then you see and you vote for who's the worst of them, or who's the number one. It's not like the other versus match, like my other fights. But yeah, this is going to be who makes the worst dad. And there's a lot of them, but I chose 8 characters that, pretty much personify who don't get the Dad of the Year award. And we're kicking this off with the granddaddy of them all, Darth Vader. Now, we all know who Vader is. This dude is the epitome of bad father. First off, killing a majority of the Jedi Council, ushering in Emperor Palpatine's regime, and pretty much cutting off your own son's right hand. He kind of although he did redeem himself at the end, but, that can't really, it does kind of redeem him in some ways, but still, we all know him better, Vader, as a bad guy. But, yeah, we all know who Vader is, but but before you just jump to Vader, there's still, 7 more people I want to show. And one of those people is Belloq. Now, Belloq from the animated movie Fire Breather, although he is an Image comic book character. Now Belloq is actually the least of the worst of them. He's not like the other characters, the other fathers on here who are willing to kill their own kid. He's actually loves his son Duncan, but he's kind of like that dad who expects a lot of his son. And plus he didn't even bother showing up. He's been out of his son's life for 16 years. So that kind of puts him on here, and plus, it's kind of sucks when your dad's the king of all monsters. So, yeah, that's that's why he's on here. But he's not as bad as the rest of them. He's he's not a complete asshole, let's say that. He's just kind of one of those over-demanding fathers, but that's why he's on here. But, moving on. So following that is Ozai, now from Avatar: Last Airbender. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you know who Ozai is and what he is, like, the bastard father to Prince Zuko. He is just the epitome of just, worst dad. Like, he's the fanatic son of a generation of firebenders and fire lords who don't care about genocide, and when you're willing to burn your own son and willing to kill him, your own son, just to make sure you rule the world, you have problems. So, there's no... And also, when you manipulate your own wife to kill your own dad, so you can take the throne and, harass your own older brother and kick him off the throne, yeah, there's another reason why he's on here. Next up is Norman Osborn. Yeah, what more can you say about Norman Osborn? First off, that insane obsession he has with Peter Parker, and being nothing but a total, asshole to his own son, trying to make him his version of Captain America, nearly driving him insane. And also, when you're again a megalomaniac and another guy who you don't want to fool with, and also another guy who just doesn't cut out being a dad. So yeah, I don't really need to go much into explanation of saying why Osborn's on here. Following that is Yugioh Hama from Baki the Grappler. Now the reason why he's on here, he's known as the world's strongest creature, but the reason why is because, he actually took fancy to a woman, but he didn't love her. He just thought that, hey, this woman can, I can have a powerful heir. And he killed killed the man she was with and told her, you're gonna give me a son and he's gonna be named Baki, and then I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. And, he's willing to, again, he's one of those characters who's willing to kill his own son to, prove that he is still the world's strongest creature, as he's called. So Baki, I've recently gotten to see Baki the Grappler, so it's still new to me. But Mount Vernon Kid and Ziploc Gory know more about this character more than I do. But he just sounds like a total bastard, so that's why he's on here. Following that is Cervantes from Soul Calibur. Now, for those who don't know, he is Ivy's father. This dude is a soul-eating pirate. He's very cruel, very wicked, and also willing to kill his own daughter. He's actually, the funny thing is I actually like playing as this character a lot in the Soul Calibur game. I mean, he's not one of my favorites to play as. I more prefer playing as Soul Calibur characters go, Astaroth. But, Cervantes I enjoy playing with a lot as well. But, he gets on here because when your dad's a soul-eating pirate and willing to eat your soul just for the sake of power, you deserve to be on this list. Next up is Heihachi Mishima from Tekken. Now, I could have easily gone with Kazuya, but I felt like Heihachi more so because, he buried his own dad in at the bottom of the Mishima home. He's also willing to kill his son and grandson and take their DNA to add to his own power. He's also he's kind of like a Lex Luthor-esque character with muscle. So I would have gone with Kazuya, but I felt like Heihachi was the bigger jerk. So and I felt like he does a lot more evil. He's done a lot more evil than, Kazuya's done his own share of bad shit, but Heihachi's done a couple of more things that get him on this. I feel like he gets more on this list than Kazuya does. So, yeah. And finally, Darkseid, the father of Orion and the foster father of Mr. Miracle. Do I really need to say more about this guy? When your dad's the embodiment of evil, nothing can come from that. So I don't really need to say much about why Darkseid's on here. Evil, ruthless, vicious. I could go on, but like I said, the embodiment of evil. You can't go further than that. But anyway, like I said, those are the 8 choices you guys can vote on. Now I want to explain a little more. This, like I said in the beginning of this video, and I cannot stress this enough, this is the only time I'm doing a video like this. The only time. And if you want to see more, go subscribe to Ziploc Gory. This is where I got the idea for this video. I only wanted to try it out once, and this is the only time I'm going to do it. Also, if you're wondering, you can only vote on one character. That's it. You can't put in multiple votes. You can only vote for one character. Let me say it again. Just one, and no more voting. Also, if you're, when the winner will be announced at the will be announced on Monday when I do my next fight video, my next few fight videos. So you have today, Saturday, and Sunday to vote on who is the worst dad. But anyway, this was fun. I want to thank Ziploc Gory for allowing me to do this, and you guys vote who is the worst dad. Later.